What's up everyone, today we're reacting to another Transformers Prime episode. We got Predacon versus Optimus, Soundwave taking control of the base. Let's go. Going after Ratchet. Let's go, let's see how this goes.
Previously on Transformers Prime. Simply put, this combination of elements could allow us to cyberforce right there.
Yeah, it's GG's for Ratchet. He took out both of the freaking gods and took Ratchet. It was so simple for him. Hey, oh, Optimus is kind of down. Yeah. Oh, he's transforming. He's gonna have that one last talk.
It took a cataclysm to extinguish Cybertron's original Predacon inhabitants. You never stood a chance against me, Prime. In fact, the time has come for your extinction.
Just get better, you know? We survived our own planet being destroyed. We moved planets. You didn't move planets. You guys just stayed there. So just get better, kid. All I'm saying. Just get better. Bro's acting like he doesn't care about his species' life story. Let's go. Oh yeah, and he's transformed. He's not as good at fighting. He may be still indestructible, yes, but with Optimus's experience.
Hasten our progress, Chief. Granted.
My man just accepts everything Wheeljack does now. But that was like a good plan. They should have done that first. Hello, Soundwave. Now, I'll see these guys being an equal match. Both, you know, like number twos.
This is no place for a one-handed Autobot.
Okay, that might be.
I'll take one bum hand over one good eye any day.
Hey, Soundwave, you gotta take that? You gotta take that, Soundwave? You gotta take that. Man just insulted your entire being.
Stand down, Predacon. I am Predaking, and I will never bow to your kind.
You bow to Megatron? What is it? But if But yeah, that just proved that Megatron was right, you know, in trying killing off his race, because we all know he's not bowing down to Megatron. He's like,
I'm informed that our objective is at risk. Secure it now.
Well, he's listening. You could have vented your anchor at Optimus. You could have killed him there. Bro, what are you doing? I mean, not that I want Optimus to be dead, but what was the point of that? I guess he's a beast at heart.
Commander, objective secured.
Now might be a fine time for surrender.
A logical assumption, were it not for.
He'd be like, I would have definitely surrendered, but I won. Wow. Wow. Good done. Bro just grabbed him like a baby. Come on, boy. Optimus. That's not something else. Isn't that convenient? Ratchet, we need a
Ratchet,
bait.
we require immediate transport back to base.
Huh?
What?
Stewardess, there's a man on the wing of this plane.
Oh my god,
Ratchet, do you
wait.
read?
ARCEE?
Another bad
Okay.
situation at base.
Is everything all right? Where's Ratchet?
He's gone.
He's gone.
Wow, this is not good. And he ain't smokescreen where we can escape.
What do you want from me?
Your assistance, actually, to help complete a little science project.
I will never cooperate.
Yeah, I ain't brainwashed Optimus Prime.
Cooperation to siphon your knowledge, Doctor.
Peeled some paint off Laserbeak. But if I were a better shot, Ratchet would still be here.
Chin up, soldier. We've combed the entire floor. For the moment, that remains our only clue.
Nothing in the ground bridge log. If they bridged Ratchet out of here, they used theirs.
Of course,
not
it's
ours.
Soundwave.
Why take Ratchet prisoner, but leave these two behind?
If Megatron intends to hold our medic hostage, I find it curious that he's made no demands.
It would stand to reason that Ratchet must possess something the Decepticons want.
Did you hear this?
Or whatever the cons are after,
Cons
Ratchet won't give it
wanted the
Right?
regeneration of the planet.
Lord Megatron, I understand that you have brought an accursed Autobot aboard this warship.
Indeed.
Yeah, what's the team?
Then I will accomplish with him what I failed to with the Prime.
Predacon, this Autobot is more than a prisoner. You do wish for Cybertron's restoration, do you not?
Yeah,
His
think, man.
usefulness will come to an end. And when that time arrives, I assure you, he will be all yours.
They have an elevator at that.
Listen, I need 24/7 satellite monitoring. Eyes on the skies and ears to the ground.
That's not gonna work. I mean, if that hasn't worked before.
techno babble.
The synth-N formula?
Why would the cons need the artificial stuff if they already control most of this planet's energon reserves?
Greed. What else?
If Megatron is truly rebuilding the Omega Lock,
Yeah.
as Ratchet surmised, synthetic energon might be a necessary component.
Yeah, there's not
I hate
enough
to be the one to
energy.
bring lightning to a thunderstorm, but there's one thing we're all ignoring. If the cons found Ratchet here, they know the location of this base.
No one. Actually, to be honest, I kind of forgot. Yeah, move bases right now.
And
We-
what
we
did
don't-
the
we're good.
cortical psychic patch yield?
Only confirmation that the synthetic
But
energon
they also
formula is
forgot, to be
unstable,
honest.
and that the
They know
Autobot
that.
medics' work on it remains incomplete.
Then it seems we must help Ratchet finish his work.
So he didn't get exactly what he wanted.
Are you through poking around inside my head?
The
Right.
CIBC Newcomer Banking Bundle is built for fresh starts. It has everything you need for your financial journey, like $0 everyday banking, giving you enough savings to help bring more of what you love from back home. What? To show what that
Head. You did. Are you through poking around inside my
Right,
head?
he's so menacing.
You didn't find what you wanted, did you? Or else you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you're
What I
out.
want apparently does not yet exist.
And that would be?
We would very much like for you to complete your work on the formula for synthetic energon.
Even if I were capable, do you think that I would hand you a limitless supply of fuel and ammunition just so you
Yeah.
can turn around and use it against the Autobots?
Oh, you misunderstand, dearest Ratchet. I intend to use your formula for the purpose of creation, not destruction.
You're destroying the wolves. I mean,
We have
we can argue
fortuitously
about
discovered
semantics.
that your synth-in, when combined with cybernucleic acid, may in fact form the basis for an alternative cyber matter.
You are attempting to rebuild the Omega Lock.
We stand on the verge of a great moment in time, you and I. The restoration of our very home world.
Collaborate with the barbarian who essentially destroyed our planet in the first place.
Yeah,
Who
that's
sadistically
ironic.
crushed Bumblebee's voice box while looking him in the eye. No, thank you.
Then I present you with a choice. Complete your research, or...
Humans,
Again.
always the weak link. Are these humans?
I assume this
supposed
is
to mean something to me?
Starscream's idea.
If not, I am certain this will. As you must certainly be aware, we know the location of your current base. Accept my offer, and I will allow your fellow Autobots and human pets to remain unharmed.
Bruh, don't accept it. That's
Think it
terrible.
over.
That's a terrible deal. You should realize that the Autobots would also figure out that they know their base. They would move. They would move. They would not be there. They would ground bridge out of there. Don't. Freaking hell, don't. That better not be. Why? And really, Megatron will let them live. Now that he is.
My liege, you aren't really going to allow the Autobots to remain operational.
Of course not. Assemble your armada, Starscream.
And honestly, yeah, you can't trust
decimate their base
Megatron. Yeah.
once again.
Okay, wow.
All aerial search patterns are
I
coming
better
up
have
empty.
moved.
No comlink chatter
I'll
either.
leave.
And no ground activity. It's a little too quiet out there.
Since the Decepticons no longer seek Predacon bones or Earth technology, there is no activity to track.
So until Megatron makes a move, we're in a holding pattern.
Yeah.
Ratchet didn't think this new hand he built for me was good enough. But I'll tell you what truly isn't good enough. Giving up. We have no choice but to play this old school.
Amazing.
Split into teams for
What we
maximum
needed.
coverage.
Yeah.
We have incoming. A whole fleet's worth.
Oh, Starscream's. Please tell me they moved to a different base. This is like a random base, and they like evacuated most of these people. These are just the fighter pilots. Oh, they got the vertical takeoff.
Concentrate your fire on Hangar E.
They have the moves.
Air cover is holding. For the moment.
Okay, you guys get out there and start shooting. Okay, so they moved. This is not the same base. They moved to a different base.
That the Autobot base has been reduced to ashes.
Okay, so they just destroyed this hangar. Okay.
The mess hall sure is a mess.
We are fortunate that Decepticons can be fooled by a simple paint job.
Really? Oh, so they just changed the frickin' logo. I was about to say, because if they guess it there. So you're telling me that Starscream did a freaking half-baked job? Because literally, why would you knew that that location was their base? Why don't you just destroy the whole thing? They had the ships were there. I mean, were no match for Decepticons. They should have just destroyed the. What was stopping them from just destroying the whole base to make sure that they actually destroyed it? Like that's kind of a. Half-baked strategy. Wow.
I'm sure you would more fully appreciate a tour of our facilities if you were
And also, they said the base is destroyed, so they were not even looking to kill them. So the base is destroyed. What's to stop them from moving to this base? Like, what to another base? It's not even like, even if they did destroy their base,
How do you know I won't
doesn't
use
do
these to
anything.
amputate?
and pass up a chance to see our molecular masking field?
Your cloaking device.
What? That stopped him? Man is not a warrior at all. Just
shielding is shielding. High tech or low.
Perhaps you'll be more impressed by our energon transfusion capacitor.
It
allows us to maximize our consumption 1,000-fold.
Decepticon engineering never fails to impress.
Doctor, we
yes,
may
you
be
can't do
enemies,
something.
but Autobots and Decepticons do share one common goal. You would like to see the ruins of our devastated homeworld restored to their former brilliance, as would I.
We had a chance, but you ruined it.
Megatron, you would just try to conquer Cybertron all over again.
Oh.
And enslave anyone who refuses to pledge allegiance to you.
Of course I would. And your comrades would attempt to stop me as ever. But at least we would once again possess a planet worth fighting over.
Perhaps. But you wouldn't stop there, would you?
You just destroy it again.
Next, if not first. What assurance do I have that you would leave humankind be? And that you wouldn't instantly terminate me once you get what you need?
None whatsoever. After all, we both know that as a Decepticon, any assurances I might offer would be worthless.
Including the one you said before.
But that does not change the fact that you may be Cybertron's only hope of ever seeing life again.
Will he take it?
So the kid clipped the business end of Laserbeak's transponder.
You're not such a bad shot after all.
Right.
We
Well, now
thought
we're
you might be
talking-
the best one to provide an analysis. In Ratchet's absence.
Yeah.
It's trying
We
to
need the other
communicate with the
scientists.
warship.
How do you know?
It's telling us.
Raph, that's Cybertronian code.
Wait,
He can
first
speak
Raph
it.
understands Bumblebee?
Yeah.
Now he reads Cybertronian? Are we sure he's not some kind of alien?
I've been learning for a while. In between stuff, when Ratchet had time to teach me.
Hey, Raph, we'll bring him back.
See,
If it's the
Raph
last thing we
really
do.
liked
If it's talking to its mom,
humans.
can we triangulate the signal?
To a shielded warship.
If the transponder were still attached to Laserbeak, we could follow it.
Maybe we should give it wings.
We can use spare parts from the machine shop.
Then let's do it.
Wait.
For the dock.
I thought he was just joking.
While your forces have put a dent in our resources, Shockwave has been invaluable in updating our laboratory. Should you choose to accept the task, you shall have unrestricted access to our equipment.
Is that a quantum
Man's
cryo-inducer?
headhunting right
Only
now.
2 were ever made.
3, actually. You are holding the original prototype.
Alex, crazy.
The frequency modulator keeps shorting out.
Easy, champ. Let me try uncrossing some wires.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Jackie wasn't always a loner, you know. Being a wrecker was all about the team.
Yip, bip, bip, bip. Nico, I needed that.
That sounded
I was
awful
just trying
like
to tighten
Ratchet.
up that thingamajig.
Please.
They're really converting.
Agent Fowler, everything all right?
Just preoccupied, thinking about the close calls we humans have had with the cons lately. Smacked down by Soundwave, stuck in Knockout's trunk with your mom.
Moving on.
The uncomfortable reality
need to
is
know how
the
close you
bots might not always be here. And even if they are, they can't be everywhere at once, as we've learned. This armor is the only thing that stood between Miko and that Predacon, the reason she came back without a scratch. Cyber tech like that could be just what we need to give our agents on the front lines a fighting chance. Agents like maybe you someday.
What?
Yeah.
You'll be of age soon. And you're prime material, son. Your mom thought you might be a good fit, seeing as you've been wishy-washy about future plans.
Wait, you've been talking to my mom about
I mean, he's
me?
gonna become your stepdad. You just gotta accept it, you know.
Custer's Mustang!
Custer's Mustang. But what you know what would be cool is at the end of this show, you know, like I don't know if they've made like a sequel, but like a sequel where Jack is like, you know, the human, like you know, in Transformers 2, where like Jack is Bumblebee's, you know, talking, but like instead he'd be like the Autobots, like a messenger to the humans or something.
Sorry, Agent Fowler.
I think I need to change my Star Spangled shorts.
And he's older
I'm still
and he's working
fine-tuning
in the
ships
military.
remote.
Chip?
So we're gonna let this doohickey fly back to Con Central.
And lead us right to Ratchet.
Yeah. It's a good plan.
Even if you manage to reconstruct the Omega Lock, it is a mystic force. I've come to my senses. The notion of scientifically replicating its capability is pure folly. Madness, even.
But how will we ever know for certain, Doctor? If we do not try.
He's gonna push him over there and then like be like, accept or I'm not just let go. Oh, so he has completed. It looks like the rings that. Oh, got all the freaking mechanics. And they're out in space also. No wonder they couldn't foresee it. The satellites couldn't find anything.
You've actually done it. Decepticon engineering. It will not take long for this Omega Lock's drives to be fully operational.
Again, how
All
far?
that is still needed to
What's it
restore
called?
our home is the cyber matter to launch through
Far
it.
back the Autobots
Which
are compared to
requires a stabilized
Decepticons.
formula for the production of synthetic energon.
I have every confidence in you, Doctor.
Well, it's still him.
I'll do it. But then you already knew that, didn't you?
It was inevitable. My manipulation never fails. His manipulation is one of the greats, you know. Everyone begin. I mean, that's why he's the leader of the Decepticons, you know. But I'm interested to see the next episodes. You know, we got a way to get to find the Decepticons, and we might have a way to regen Cybertron. So let's see how that goes. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, that was Orci, and I'll see you in the next one.